Hi there. For today's Ninja Art Tip, I just want to talk to you a little bit more about being organised as an artist. It sort of goes against the grain for most creative people, but I find that it actually helps me with my creativity because I'm not running around trying to find things when I need them, when I'm in a mid-creative stream. So another tip that I've got that's really cool for creatives. I found this has just really made a huge difference for me. If you're trying to get organised and sort of tidy things away into dark boxes and inside files and stuff, it doesn't quite work for us visual people. So if you're really keen on art, you're interested in art and you're learning art, and you might have perhaps set up your own little art corner at home, then it's really good to get it organised. So because we're visual people, then it's really good to have an organising system that helps you as a visual person. So here's my tip, is to choose containers for all the things that you need to sort out, containers that are clear, see-through containers. So this is kind of really different from what most organising experts say, but for us visual people it works really well. So you might have a really messy art area because everything's all spread out, and the reason underneath that might be because when you see things you can find them. And I've used that trick quite a lot of times and still do, to put something in my way where I'm going to trip over it or see it, to remind me that that's something that I need to do. So now I'm a bit more organised, and I really love these clear containers. So here's one of them. I've got a sheet of paper inside it. This is a letter file. So this is good for pieces of paper that you want to get organised. You can put more than one. You can put a dozen pieces of paper that are all related inside this one file. You can see it opens on two sides, so it's really easy to get in and out of, and you can see both sides. So we use that a lot here in the gallery office. I'll just switch the camera around so I can show you some more of these things. So it's a bit easier when I've got the hand free. So you can see that's the clear pocket. You can get these from Officeworks or any stationery supply in big boxes. So we use these a lot. I have all related papers stored away in these clear pockets. But you can see that I don't need to label or anything because I can actually see what's inside it. So that's what I love using for organising papers and documents that I need to use in the studio. Clipboards are really good too. It doesn't have to be a see-through clipboard, of course, but you can put your papers on top of that, whether it's inside one of these clear pockets or not. You can slip that in there. And the good thing is that you can then, it's a bit difficult one-handed, but you can then, with these clipboards, see this little latch at the top here, whoops, try that again. There's a little latch here at the top, and if you pop that out, you can actually pop it up on a hook on the wall. So you can just put a hook up on the wall and have your clipboard sitting up there. It might be a list of art ideas that you've got, some inspiration that you've got, and you want to, that's sort of the next things that you want to draw or paint, can go onto that list. Or for me, it might be a list of commission work I've got to do. Things like that can go up on a clipboard. Another thing is, if you've got more papers and you want to put them into a box, you can get these beautiful little document boxes from Officeworks or other stationery places, and they hold quite a lot of paperwork in one, but you can still see through. You can still see through to what's inside. There's a these are really useful as well for putting, when you get a bigger one. You can see this one is a bit smaller than this other one. You can get a sort of slightly oversized, so a bit bigger than A4, a bit bigger than letter size. And that's really handy because you can seal it all up. What I do is I take my used palette of paints. So let's say I'm painting in oils. Then all the paints are all out here and there's piles and piles of paint that I could still use in my next painting session. So I put it into this document box, close it up. Obviously I would use the one that's labelled oil instead of acrylic. Latch it up, and then you can either put it in a freezer or a fridge, but preferably not a fridge that is got food in it, because some of the smells might transfer to the food. Another clear box that you can use is these clear crates. These clear plastic crates are just a godsend, because I don't even have to label them. This is all my rolls of paper and baking paper, alfoil, all that sort of stuff, Glad wrap, all goes into one crate, and I can see exactly what's in it without even needing to put a label on it. So if you're stacking them all up on the shelf and there's a whole pile of them on top of one another, then you can immediately see what is in each crate. So this sort of idea is really good for us visual people. So up here on the top of here, you can see I've got a stack of those clear fronted little organiser drawers. So I can actually see what's inside each drawer without even having to put a label on it. So that's the tip for today. I hope that's kind of a bit of an eye-opener for you. I found it really useful as a visual person to have clear see-through containers that I use for my organising, getting organised as an artist. So don't forget to join us in the dojo for some more free video tips and tricks. And please always like, share, comment, tell me what you think. Tell me about some organising systems that you might have put in place as a little organised artist. And happy painting. Thanks for watching.